Welcome to the third and final tutorial for the Forex System Selector. In the first tutorial, we discussed sorting systems by our personal trading criteria. We then followed up on that idea in our second tutorial with an explanation of how diversification, and more specifically, currency pair diversification, can be a good way to choose from your sorted systems and select the right mix for your portfolio. After selecting these systems, the final step is to decide on the money management settings which will determine the size of each trade generated by our portfolio. The FSS platform offers 3 money management methods for traders to choose from: fixed lots, fixed ratio, and fixed fractional. We will only be discussing fixed lots in this tutorial. The other 2 methods, fixed ratio and fixed fractional, are more advanced and often require more experience as well as more substantial capital to be properly used. Fixed lots is the most popular money management option. It is the simplest to use and is usually the best option for newer traders and for traders with smaller account balances. Using fixed lots, a trader can specify a constant trade size for each position that his portfolio will generate. You could, for example, specify that each position will be a 10K mini lot. If 5 signals were generated, each of the 5 trades would be 10,000 units of currency. Let's go over a specific example of how to use this money management option. Let's assume that we have an account balance of $10,000. Let's also assume that we will utilize the 10-to-1 recommended position size ratio discussed in our first tutorial, where we suggested that for each 10K mini lot traded, we recommend having at least $1,000 in equity. And remember, leverage can maximize your losses as well as your gains. Finally, note the following systems we would like to use in our portfolio. Now that we have the information outlined, the next step is to decide on what we want our trade size to be. In order to determine this, we need to go through the following calculation. Multiply your account balance by your desired leverage to get the total notional volume your portfolio will trade. Our balance is $10,000, and our desired leverage is 10-to-1. So when we multiply these together, we get 100,000 units of currency for our total notional volume. Add the maximum number of positions for all of your systems to get the total number of positions your portfolio could generate. This gives us a total of 10. Divide your notional volume by your total number of positions to get your trade size. We take 100,000 units of currency and divide this by 10 to get a trade size of 10,000 units of currency, which is 1 mini lot. Because the value K is in thousands, our K value will be 10. To add these settings, complete the following for each of the systems you will use. Click on the Portfolio tab. Locate the first system you want to add and simply click on it. This will open the money management settings and allow us to select fixed lots. We then type the number 10 in the blank field next to the letter K, click Set, and finally, click Apply. At the bottom of the same page, we will now see that our system has been added. After doing this to all 5 of the systems, we have now finished setting up our portfolio, and it will begin placing trades as soon as signals are generated. Trades may not be placed immediately, as each automated system has been programmed to look for specific market conditions or technical levels. It may take some time for these conditions to be met. We mentioned at the beginning of this tutorial that there are 3 money management methods. Although we recommend starting with fixed lots, if you would like further clarification on the other, more advanced settings, please take some time to familiarize yourself with the Forex System Selector user guide. You can access the user guide from the following link. If you have any questions about the money management settings or the Forex System Selector in general, please feel free to give us a call. FSS specialists are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. To speak with an FSS specialist, call 1-212-201-7303 or email us at systemselector@fxcm.com.